It's September, which means I've officially started my usual contract work from home schedule when my kids are both in school at the same time for the first time. And just saying that out loud sounds like such a relief. So I hope you guys are ready to join me for a quick little routine video where I can show you how my day is structured. Today we're focused on the second half of the day after all the craziness has subsided, so by the time we're picking up the camera, I've already done our morning routine, gotten the kids to school, taken care of our dogs, gone on a hike in lieu of the gym, now that we have beautiful September weather, and completed about 2 hours of work on a phone-only, no Zoom call workday. So let's get it started. I use the Solo Fantic from Amazon. I'll link it for you guys below, but it's the kind that has, can I touch this? No, it's still really hot. I would take this up and show you if I could, but it's so hot. It has all the attachments so that it can have the brush roller and then the same technology that the Dyson Airwrap uses. I would love to do that to my hair today, but really there's no point. It's just so misty out and it's still in the 70s, so the humidity levels are like really crazy. And we have soccer this afternoon, so that would just be an enormous waste of my time and my arm strength, but like, oh girl, we got a lot of hair. Y'all didn't see this because I wasn't making videos then, but last November I chopped my hair to right like here. It was very short. And it was also darker because I didn't have all the natural highlights in it that I have now from summertime. And so this is just all that it's grown out since then, but like, I feel like my hair is so blonde right now from the summer sun because I haven't colored it since last summer. This is all me, and it's poofy. I'm so happy to be going back to work as a contractor over full-time salaried employment, which is now kind of what I consider to be one of my greater and dumber mistakes in this life. But this time, I'm really going to do things so much differently because I know that it's absolutely okay to outsource things, but I was not happy with all the things in my life, and especially in our home, that I was outsourcing over the last 2 years. In order to accommodate my corporate marketing job, I had to outsource childcare all day, every day because my youngest wasn't in school yet, and my grandma was helping me with laundry and meals, and I was paying someone to clean our house about twice a month, if not more, and it was just a lot. I felt like even though I was always scrambling to get everything done, I was somehow also not getting anything done, and it's just not a healthy place to be mentally. I think that it absolutely depends on your skill set and what you can bring to the table. But if it's possible for the industry that you work in, I would highly recommend working as a contractor or consultant over full-time employment, unless, of course, the benefits of full-time employment, like insurance and things like that, are just absolutely critical for your family. And I say that because, as most of us know, even though you're paid to be in the workplace 8 hours at a time, we know that we actually get the majority of our work done in about 2 to 3 good head down hours. So being a contractor just gives us that permission to set those hours of head down work or availability to the client and then work flexibly in those other hours of the day so that I can not only be a present mom, but volunteer at my kids' school, manage the housework, make sure meals are ready for us in a timely fashion around our after school activities. I don't know that I'll ever go back now that I've seen the difference. So if you're thinking of making that transition or you're not sure how that could work for the industry you're in, leave me a comment below. I may be able to help you and give you a little bit of guidance on how I made it work for me. All right, it is time for pickup, and I'm actually super excited about this because this is the first day we're doing our new pickup style. I love that the school changed this because the pre-K pickup was just making everything a lot slower since they need help getting buckled in. So now instead they're doing a separate pre-K pickup. But instead of having to go through 2 different lines to pick up my kids, they just send my oldest to the pre-K line to get picked up there. And they're the only ones who have to get picked up there. So instead of getting in a line, you literally just pull up, get in a parking spot, they load them into your car, and you get to leave. So right now I am leaving my house a solid 20 minutes later than I would normally have to for the pickup line because it was so inefficient. And that is so nice to be able to buy that time back and get a little bit more done around the house, finish logging everything into the CRM for work. Like, beautiful. I'm so happy that they did this. You need to find her shin guards.
Wait, what are her shin guards?
She'll know what they are. I just need to pack up our bags to go and then we'll be ready. But if you can tell Annie to get her shin guards, then we'll be good.
I think her shin guards are in the car.
Are they?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, will you get your soccer ball out of my bedroom? It's like by Daddy's dresser. Now I just need to pack up waters. We're ready for soccer practice.
It might be. Nope, it is not. That's not my shirt.
Good morning. Last night, everything just felt like a whirlwind. It was like boom, 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 on to the next thing. But one thing I noticed is like I was very chilly even though the temperature had dropped pretty significantly. But I was like, God, I feel so cold and I'm like so tired. What a day. And then I looked at my daughter and she was playing soccer and she was just like really sweaty, very sweaty. And she just seemed like she was not at the top of her game. And I thought, something's wrong. We need to head home. And so we did, and we were all in bed by 7 and then woke up at 7 this morning, which I don't know what time school starts for you guys, but if we wake up at 7, like, it's too late. My oldest was coughing all night long, so yeah, we've definitely picked up our first school bug, but I have already gotten so much done since I woke up just because I still feel like a little bit sweaty and feverish, but I honestly feel so much better just after sleeping that much. My daughter not so much, and she's just been watching movies and resting and drinking lots of fluids since. But I wanted to take a minute to just talk to you guys about it because I mean, if you've been watching my last few videos, you know, like it's been a little bit of a struggle here lately just with establishing our routine, our back to school routine, and me going back to work. Whereas I had taken the whole summer off being a stay-at-home mom for the summertime, which we critically needed, but it feels like we have finally found a routine. And previously, where if both of the girls were homesick for the day, I would have been freaking out. Like, how are we gonna get everything done? The house is gonna be a wreck. My work is going to fall behind. I am just feeling so at peace and not stressed out about it at all, which is very different for me. And the house is looking great. Everything is in order. I managed to stay on top of everything, and I've done so much just before I've even changed out of my pajamas this morning because we have finally reached a rhythm and created some systems to keep everything more manageable around the house in this season of life. So I am so stinking grateful for that. Groceries are about to be delivered and there are cinnamon rolls inside. They're already ready for second breakfast. And then we have a Walmart pickup order that we need to do that has our friend's birthday present in it for this weekend. Hopefully everybody will be better and healthy by then so we don't have to miss that birthday. We've got a lot of fun plans this weekend that I'm really looking forward to. So let's get all of this laundry folded.